And now, your First Alert 5 weather.
And welcome back, everyone. Hot, hazy, and dry. The main story today, but we can't rule out a few passing afternoon showers in some areas. I'll get to that in just a second. Right now, though, here's the scene in the Springs. Finally, little less in the way of that haze and smoke we saw yesterday. Don't get too used to it. It's expected to come back as we make our way into Saturday. Right now it is 89 degrees in the Springs. Getting some downslope breezes here, heating us up quickly in Pueblo, 92. Look at the flags moving around from the live cam when it doesn't freeze. South-southwest wind sustained at 11, but already gusting near 20, and it's expected to get a little bit windier as we head into the afternoon. Right now in Canyon City, we have 88 outside, wind sustained here at 15. We'll likely see gusts in the ballpark of 25 to 35 later this afternoon. And for Woodland Park up in Teller County, 79 outside, humidity pretty dry this afternoon with west winds at about 6 miles per hour. Now later today, we are expecting those west winds to intensify, and that's generally good news when it comes to blowing away some of that thicker smoke we've seen over the past 24 hours. But look what's expected as we make our way into Saturday morning. This is a cold front that's going to bring in some northwesterly winds in the upper levels, and that's expected to spill in that thicker smoke back into the forecast as we make our way into Saturday morning. And unfortunately for some of our viewers in the valleys and mountain valleys, it's going to linger there. It might get stuck and extend there through the day on Saturday, even into Sunday. You can see the orange shading indicating again the potential for moderate to dense or thick smoke. High pressure today is going to bring the heat. This is the disturbance in the mid-levels that increases the wind. It's also going to generate a cold front. And as that moves through the forecast area, that's expected to cool us down a bit on Saturday, but at the same time, it's also expected to bring in that thicker smoke. Now today, as the disturbance rolls through the area, I mentioned this just about a minute ago or so, we are expecting some scattered showers and storms in the mountains. Already seeing some of that across parts of northern Colorado. A lot of this will be high-based moisture, high-based thunderstorms, which means areas east of the mountains not likely to see rain, but rather wind and some of that virga. So if you want to get out and do some golfing over the weekend, I would say today's the best day to do it, maybe after work, because we get very smoky on Saturday. You want to limit your time outside if you suffer from asthma or an upper respiratory illness. Again, a little cooler Saturday, but then heating back up with lingering smoke by the time Sunday rolls around. Here's how FUTURECAST plays out the rest of the day today. You can see some moisture maybe up towards the Palmer Divide and Plains. I think best chances for rain in the plains would be up across the northeastern parts of the state. For us, just some widely scattered showers. You can see some returns on FUTURECAST, maybe down to Los Animas County. So we can't rule out some sprinkles or a passing shower, but for the most part, most of us will stay dry. In terms of the allergy report, not seeing a whole lot of high pollen counts in the latest report. Weeds on the medium side, everything else, trees, grass, and mold on the low side. Highs today eventually climbing into the 90s. Around the Springs and Pueblo will be at 103 in La Junta, 102 in Lamar tonight. Mountains and mountain valleys down to the 40s, everyone else down into the 50s and 60s. So we go from 92 to 87, but then we heat things back up. Monday is going to be downright toasty. And notice this, it's a dry stretch of weather. I don't see our next rain chance till we hit Thursday afternoon. Pueblo, hot and hazy here. The heat peaking Sunday to Monday as temperatures could climb into triple-digit territory for maybe a day or two. Canyon City, an isolated storm mentioned here. Otherwise, smoky, hot, and hazy this weekend with the heat extending in the next week. For Woodland Park, an isolated shower not out of the question today, but I think here we have better chances for rain as we head towards next week. Some warm temperatures expected through the weekend.